China's population has fallen for the first time in 60 years, with the national birth rate hitting a record low 6.77 births per 1,000 people. The population in 2022 to 1.4118 billion, fell by 850,000 from 2021. China's birth rate has been declining for years, prompting a slew of policies to try to slow the trend. But 7 years after scrapping the one-child policy, it has entered what one official described as an era of negative population growth. The birth rate in 2022 was also down from 7.52 in 2021, according to China's National Bureau of Statistics, which released the figures on Tuesday. In comparison, in 2021, the United States recorded 11.06 births per 1,000 people, and the United Kingdom, 10.08 births. The birth rate for the same year in India, which is poised to overtake China as the world's most populous country, was 16.42. Deaths also outnumbered births for the first time last year in China. The country logged its highest death rate since 1976 to 7.37 deaths per 1,000 people, up from 7.18 the previous year. Earlier government data had heralded a demographic crisis, which would in the long run shrink China's labor force and increase the burden on healthcare and other social security costs. Results from a once-a-decade census announced in 2021 showed China's population growing at its slowest pace in decades. Populations are also shrinking and aging in other East Asian countries, such as Japan and South Korea. This trend is going to continue and perhaps worsen after COVID, says Yu Su, principal economist at the Economist Intelligence Unit. Ms. Su is among experts who expect China's population to shrink further through 2023. The high youth unemployment rate and weaknesses in income expectations could delay marriage and childbirth plans further, dragging down the number of newborns, she added. And the death rate in 2023 is likely to be higher than it was pre-pandemic due to COVID infections, she said. China has seen a surge of cases since it abandoned its zero-COVID policy last month. China's population trends over the years have been largely shaped by the controversial one-child policy, which was introduced in 1979 to slow population growth. Families that violated the rules were fined and, in some cases, even lost jobs.